Good morning, Golden Oak Montessori. This is Elizabeth. How may I help you?
Well, Golden Oak Montessori School arose out of a need of 10 families who had their children at a Montessori preschool and really appreciated the education that their preschool children were getting and wanted that to continue through elementary. So they had to create their own. And they did that through a charter, creating a petition to the Hayward Unified School District and complying with the charter school law. We received a planning and implementation grant to start the school, which was really fortunate because it did allow us to get all of the Montessori materials that we need for all of our classrooms. So the faculty that is assembled here has come from all over, not just California, but from the East Coast, from the Midwest. Some are veteran teachers, some are new teachers.
I started teaching in 1990 and have only taught in private Montessori schools. So that's been different. You know, coming here, there's a small percentage of children who are coming from local Montessori schools, but the majority of the children are not. And we have to work, we have to work with the children on really understanding that, that freedom to move, to choose, comes with responsibility. And letting them know that I can help guide your choices, and I will help you guide your choices, but this is an environment where you're invited to make some of those choices on your own. And for some of them, that's scary. It's really interesting. We are never going to be able to dictate for children what they're interested in learning. That's them. That's their spirit. That's something in them that all we can do is create a space where as much as possible is available to them. And then hopefully bring in the academics, the tools required, the skills required for writing and for reading and for finding information and for asking the right questions. That's what I view my job as, to always be in the process of helping them to ask the questions, but what they're interested in is already in them.
The students have this sense of community. They're eager to socialize with their peers during work, and here one of their new experiences as they're moving up into upper L is realizing that they're more social beings. The relationships that we get to build in this environment is not that typical teacher-student where they feel so much more comfortable with you. When they accidentally call me mom is when my face lights up, and because I know that they have this level of trust with me that I have with them, and so that word of community, it pours out just from that simple accident. There's a connection that we build in the classroom because we're working as a team and we're here together day in and day out. And again, from the beginning of the year to the end, you see this transformation happening and just watching everything just really gelling. It's just a beautiful thing.
The children have really come to embrace that concept of respect for each other and for their teachers, and to problem solve their differences. So that's been really wonderful. Our students have done better on the standardized tests that we have to take in their first year, and they did even better their second year. Of course, we don't teach to the test. We have our own curriculum. But the Montessori curriculum, it just goes to show you, it is so rich, so broad, so integrated, that the children are very happy with the vast possibilities of what's available for them here.
They already had a head start just going through the upper elementary program, just watching them grow as middle schoolers and as adolescents at that time that's so fragile anyway, and where so many adolescents get lost, and have these guys really being guided and really able to learn to think analytically and critically about themselves. It's just huge preparation for where they're headed. So I have to say that they've got a huge leg up from other students who haven't had that opportunity in that kind of environment. We're all sort of working together to grow as a brand new middle school, and they understand that. This is all of us growing a middle school, and they're really proud of that, and they really love that, and they take that to heart.
I do want teachers seeing this video to know that the experience of a public Montessori school has been really delightful and enlightening, that it really can be done. And I think Golden Oak Montessori is a good example of how it can be done.
I think that we are on the precipice of a big change in education. It has to change.
There's this magic that's happening, and it's preparing them to be much more conscious and responsible and compassionate adults later on in life.
I really hope that they feel successful themselves in whatever they do, that they're happy, that they have created a future for themselves where they're allowed to make whatever choices they want to make for themselves, and that they're just happy, productive human beings. Yeah, pretty simple.
When I do have some time to really think about what has happened here, it's pretty amazing. To have a Montessori school in full bloom, created out of nothing, is quite an achievement for all of us, certainly for the founding families who created this, and for all of our students who are now, I don't think they could do without this school now. I don't think they would want to go anywhere else because they're so happy here.